back to Tugs Rugs. This is Travis here. Man, I got this big long box, man. Look at that. Oh man, I am so excited about this right here. I've been waiting to get my hands on a rug tufting frame, y'all, that you can actually buy off of Amazon. I have a lot of people that always hit me up about frames, how to build frames and things like that. But we got some people that just cannot build a frame. Like, they just don't want to go to the store, get wood and all that. But here is a frame for you, man. This is by Besgeer, man. So you already know I'm gonna leave the link to this thing in the description, man. Hey, I need y'all to go down there and go ahead and grab you one of these right here. But I'm about to go ahead and open it up, and let's put this thing together and let's see how it really works, man. I think it's a tabletop. I love tabletop ones. So if you got a nice little flat table, you know, at home, you don't want to build this big old extravagant, you know, frame that sits on the ground, it's in your way. You kind of want to put this away. And guess what this is? It's adjustable. So if you got, I think it's like a, you know, you could do like a 3 foot, maybe, you know, almost a 3 foot rug. I think you do a 3 foot rug. I think it's like 39 inches, and 3 feet is 36 inches. All right. But it adjusts. You can adjust. So if you got like a smaller rug that you want to do, and you got a smaller piece of tufting cloth maybe you had cut, and you want to go ahead and do some practicing or something like that, or make some little coasters, you can adjust this thing. So let's go ahead and get to it, man. Let's go. All right, let's bust this thing open and see what we got going on. I already see some tufting cloth in there. See what we got going on, man. I told you, I'm excited about this one right here. I'm excited about this one right here. And we got some primary cloth in this thing. Let's go. Let's go. We about to try this thing out. Got a little piece of yarn in that thing, you know, to test it out. All right. So look at that. So usually, you know, you have your tack strips that's on it, and they got, you know, it's kind of curved up, but this one goes straight out. So we're finna see how this works. Cause I know some people, when they build their frames, they just stick nails right in it. I've seen some people that stick nails right in it. So it's kind of like that. But we're gonna see how this thing here keeps your cloth on. So this thing does come with this right here. Show you everything that you're getting. Comes with some, you know, how to install it, some type of directions, you know what I mean? And it's just pretty much numbered. So I kind of just gonna separate everything. I got my longer ones here, got my which is gonna be the top and the bottom one. Of course, you know what this is here. That's gonna be going on the side. So this should be number 7. So I did see a video on how to actually put this thing together. I'm kind of good with kind of just looking at pictures and not following those wording directions. I kind of like to just look at it and put it together like that. Which, you know, which you can kind of see here. Some people can't do it. They need that step-by-step video. So I'm going to do it a step-by-step on here. But I'm going to kind of look at the, you know, the picture and then kind of like walk y'all through it. All right, so the first thing you want to do is pull these, it's like some plastic sticker thing off. You want to pull that off because you have to put stuff through that to pretty much put it together. All right, so first step we are going to need is, we'll need this bottom piece, which you will put it this way with the nails facing out, and then you will grab one of these. Make sure you have 2 of these. Make sure you have the little washer on it. Your package may come maybe undone, and they're kind of like everywhere. And then you'll grab 2 of these right here that goes on the end. All right, so these here, the reason why you want to put these on first, make sure they're kind of up a little bit so they can fit in here. And as you can see in there, it's kind of like the same shape. And you kind of want to line it up and slide that on. That's how you slide these on. And that right there, you'll tighten that up a little bit, you know. And then you do the same thing with the other side. So this is the bottom piece here. This is that bottom piece, the longest piece. I'm gonna set that down with that on top, with the backing, the flat part facing this way, all right? Because when you get the smaller part, you're gonna do it that way. And same thing, once I get this in here, I'm gonna slide that on and tighten it up. All right, once you get both of those on, all I did was slid that on, like I said, to make sure that's shaped. It's the same thing, you just slide that thing on. And this is why it's adjustable. You just pretty much unloosen it and you can adjust your frame. That's pretty cool, y'all. So you will need your, comes with an Allen wrench here. And all you're gonna do is pretty much just turn that thing and tighten it up. All right, so what I noticed when you just let this loose and you turn it, sometimes that back piece will turn too, and then it's gonna fall out. So what you wanna do is kind of just pull back on this so it won't move. And just tighten it up. Once you get it all the way tightened, then that back piece won't move no more. So that's the first side. So we're gonna do the same thing with the other side and so on. You rewind the video if you don't get that part, but that's the same way for pretty much everything. I'm gonna put the top on, and then once I get the top on, I'm going to show you how to pretty much put the support legs on back there so it won't fall back no more. So let me finish the top and then we'll get to the support legs. All right, so now I got the top and the bottom on. As you can see, got the top on and I got the bottom on. I'm going to use the clamps that came with it, which are these right here. I'm gonna clamp this to the table just to keep this steady so then I can put on the support legs, and I'm going to add on the little yarn thing here, which I'm gonna try. You know, I'm gonna try. I don't usually use these little yarn things, but I'm gonna try, man. It comes with the frame. You might enjoy it, you know. So all right, so these are pretty much simple. All you're doing is, like I said, you need a flat table. Maybe any table may work, but I like flat tables. And all I'm gonna do is make sure your black piece is at the bottom, and this right here tightens it up and loosen it up whichever way you turn it. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to slide this on and put it on the table. If your table is some type of odd shape, you probably can put that little piece right here right inside the center of this slit of the frame. But I'm gonna put the whole thing on, and I'm just gonna pretty much turn it to the right and tighten it up, which let me show you real quick. So I'm turning it to the right, so to the right, and that pretty much tightens it up. Now that frame there is on the table, and then I'm gonna come over here and do the same thing with this side here. Pretty much make it real loose, put it on that frame and tighten it on up. All right, now this thing is nice and sturdy and tight. I'm gonna back it up so you can see. That thing is nice and sturdy, y'all. Man, that's sturdy. It's no rocking, no give into it. Like, it's gonna be a good frame. Like, I almost don't even need the support legs on the back, but I think that support leg really give you that so it won't go back at all. So let's get those support legs on. All right, let's get this leg on. So you pretty much want to, this frame right here going up, you kind of want to get that leg going in there at the bottom. Well, you would pretty much like slide it on. Let's get to the side. Let's get your side view. Make sure your flat side is down And then same thing, if you want to, you don't have to turn it up, turn it to the side and try to slide it in. You can turn it straight, like horizontal, and go right directly. It's pretty much like in the same direction of this slit in this pole. And then what you would do is you would tighten that up. You would turn it just a little bit, maybe look through there, and you will see that thing. Make sure your Allen nut is kind of like far back, all right? Because you don't want to be too close to this one here. So push it all the way back. And then what you would do, you would turn it a little. Can't really see right now. You turn it to it's going this way, all right? You want it to go this way so it won't move no more. So once I get it that way, I'll tighten it up. I'll pull up on it. So I'm pulling up on this here, just straight up, just so that won't turn no more. And then I want to get it flat here. You want to get it flat, so I gotta put it back a little bit. All right, you just want to make sure it's flat. Tighten it up. Now, same thing. So like I said, you can't really slide that in there no more. So I'm gonna turn it going up and down. Push it right on there. And then once I get it on there, I'm gonna turn it slightly, just so that that back can turn. Now once it turns, then I can tighten it up. I'm trying to get it to turn right now. There we go. So now that it turned, I'm gonna pull up on my leg just so it won't move anymore. And as it's tightening up, I'm letting the leg down. So now what happens is, the reason why you put it on this frame here, so when you shrink down your frame to a smaller thing, then you still have that support. The support is going to slide too. All right, so let's get this piece right here on. This is the one with the little slits on it. All right, with this part here, you pretty much want to get that lined up like so. So pretty much when it goes on like here, you just pretty much just put that part in there. I'm gonna tighten that up. Nice and tight. Put this part here. Put it up a little bit. I'm not gonna tighten it all the way up. I want to get this part here in. Get that tightened up there. Tighten this bad boy up here. Boom. Got that tiled up there. Now at the bottom. So yep, same way this way here. But I'm gonna make sure both of my screws are in. Alright. So I just want to turn that to that's pretty much on that way. You want to make sure that piece in there is going, you know, that way, not straight, because you don't want it to fall back out. Alright, once I got that tight, tighten it up. Boom. Same thing with the bottom. I'm going to look in there and make sure it's turned. I'm going to keep that out some, just so it won't turn no more. And then tighten that bad boy up. Alright. So it's kind of cool, man, that you have, you know, these things here and they kind of just match with everything. So you don't really have to do nothing. This right here, you can put it kind of like wherever you want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this side in here first. And then I can just kind of just put it down. Oh, watch your head, it's got poke, y'all. Just tighten this up. Alright, got that part there on. All I pretty much got to do here, just put that in there. And once I do that, Guess what? Got that thing going. We got to finish frame, man. Okay. And there's that frame, y'all. Look at that. This thing is nice and sturdy too. So we're gonna see how the cloth gonna fit on it. So right now we're measuring it probably like right at like 36 from the nail to the nail. But the inside though, you gotta remember the inside, you gotta keep your drawing away from the edges. So we talking maybe like a 31-ish, 31 and a half inch rug. So that's not quite 3 feet. But I think you can pull it all the way to the edge, but then it's like, why, you know, how you gonna mount the thing down with the clamps. So you can't. So let's get a piece of cloth. No, actually, let's adjust this thing. Let's see how to adjust this. All right, so the only thing we're going to have to loosen up is the inside. All right, so whatever is touching this part here, you have to adjust this part here. We'll take this loose, that loose, and then the bottom ones. All right, just unloose those, and we're gonna slide this thing. All right, now that I got it loose, all I'm doing is just pretty much just sliding it. Let me show you. All I'm doing is just pretty much just sliding it. Just slide both sides, top, bottom. Make sure you do top, bottom at the same time to kind of adjust that thing, make that thing a little bit smaller. We're going to do that a little bit more. Make sure it's nice and loose, all right? Not all the way out. Make sure you do top and bottom. Look at that. So now let's see where we at. So now let's measure this bad boy up. Let's see where we at. So now we have a inside. Now you could do maybe like a 15-inch. And then maybe like if you got like a long shoe, you know, because sometimes you do Jordan shoes and they're not that wide, just where they're pretty long. So now you don't have to waste a lot of cloth. So top and bottom, you're still looking at like a 31 and a half. Let me see if my cloth can fit. All right, as you can clearly see, this is like a little tiny piece of thing. Like I said, now you can use like scraps. Just make sure I got this on. Let's see how this actually works. So you got it pushed in like so. Let's get you close over here. And then what I like to do, I like to pull my sides and put them on like that. All right, got my bottom on. So then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to tighten the top. The bottom has less cloth, but I can move it around. Just kind of want to show y'all what it looks like. So we're pulling that thing up just to make sure. Ooh, yeah. All right, we got a nice tight cloth, man. Got a nice tight cloth. So now we got to test this bad boy out. We need to test this bad boy out to make sure that this cloth won't pop off as we're tufting. Bro, hey, let me tell y'all something. I got an adjustable frame. That's crazy. I got an adjustable frame, y'all, and it's nice and sturdy. Hey, let me grab my tufting gun, man. Let's test this thing out, man. All right, so I just threw some string in here. So I'm not gonna try this right now. Like I said, I don't usually use it, but the main thing now is this is not even important right here. the thing is important is this frame here. Let's see if, you know, tighten this cloth up. You know, did it tighten good? Is it gonna stay on? All that. So I'm just gonna draw a nice box, square box. Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. Hey. Ooh, let me show you the other side. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that, man. Oh my gosh, that feels good. Hey, the yarn that came with this, where's that paper at? Where did I just do that at? That's some good yarn, I ain't even gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be some trashy yarn. That yarn is nice. I gotta see, oh, it's right here. Oh, I can't read that. But hey, this is oh man, I like that yarn. Look at that frame. I adjusted that thing, I made it smaller. I was able to utilize my tufting cloth. I know y'all have, like, sometimes y'all cut off some tufting cloth and you just got to throw it away. But now when you have a adjustable frame, you can utilize it. You can make coasters in here. You can draw smaller things. You can draw something that's long, like a long runner rug or something like that. This is pretty neat. And it stays on, man. I could tighten it up more if I need to. Tighten it up some more. And it stays on. I was a little concerned about it sticking straight up. But guess what? This is the one, y'all. Hey, as you can see, this is a great frame, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this review on this frame here. Like I said, I'm excited about this because I never had an adjustable frame. And this is a great frame for those who do not want to build anything. And by the time you buy the material, you're probably spending about the same or more for this right here. Now you don't have to actually, you know, build all the stuff, put all the tack strips on. Everything is already there. All you have to do is just pretty much screw everything on. And it's nice and sturdy, man. And it comes with one of the little yarn thing that a lot of people like, man. It's not really my style. I don't really use it, but I'm gonna try it out though. You're gonna be seeing me using this frame in my other video, in my, you know, upcoming videos, because I'm gonna need a frame to work with. And I'm enjoying this frame already, man. You already know Tugs World's not gonna tell you no bull crap. This is a great frame. It's nice and sturdy. I haven't had any problem with it, as you can see so far. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing my thing with it. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all look at the bottom with all the links at the bottom, especially the one to this one right here, so you can go ahead and grab you one of these right here. But hey, see y'all in the next rug, next video, all that good stuff, man. See y'all next time. Peace.